So I hope nobody's superstitious here, because that's one big mirror we're going to break, because we have Die Another Day star, Mr. Michael Madsen here, and I'm very proud to have him to welcome. Hello, Mr. Madsen.
How are you?
Yes, thank you, I'm fine. How are you? Are you the first time here in Germany?
No, I've been here a few times, but not to a show. But I was supposed to come last year, and I missed it, so I promised Tommy I would come this year. So it's been great.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm super tired. I mean, it doesn't look that hard sitting at a table signing pictures, but it takes a lot out of you. You know, it really does. It's tough, man.
Yeah, I think so, if you pay attention, because every day is another personality. I know, okay.
You want to give everybody a fair minute, and you know, you probably shake hands with 1,000 different people and have conversations with people, and it gets to you. You know, I need about 3 days of sleep.
So you mean everybody tries to take a little piece of of the Michael Madsen, yeah?
Yeah, well, there's only so much to go around.
So this is called Michael Madsen medicine. So, yeah, I mean, what I really like is because this is a really hard-working man, because this guy here has made more than 200 movies. So he was...
It's only about 170.
Oh, okay, Wikipedia was lying, but still, it's a lot of work.
Wikipedia and what's the other one? The IMDb. They really kind of aren't really regulated by anybody. They can say whatever they want, and it's not the most reliable source for someone's information. You went on my web page or you went on my Facebook.
Do this.
That's where the truth is, you know. Those other things, they're great and they're helpful,
Yes.
but they're not always altogether up to date.
But right now we're sitting at the source, so we can ask some really, really difficult questions, because you had made so many things, and of course I think some of them you like more or less. So I have a little comparison. What do you like more? Miami Vice or Cagney and Lacey?
Miami Vice.
Okay, Hellride or Reservoir Dogs?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, they're two different genres of movie. I mean, I have to respect Reservoir Dogs because it was my first time with Quentin, and it's a great film. You can't really beat it.
Yes.
Hellride's a motorcycle picture. Quentin produced that, but he didn't write it or direct it. But I'm really fond of Hellride.
Yeah.
I think it's a fun movie, but I can't really compare them, you know?
Yeah, I know. When I wrote this question, I was quite sure that this is quite unfair, because Larry Bishop, and so that also sounded very interesting, and of course.
Quentin, you know, he runs Hellride at his theater. I think it's a great film, but it's not better than Reservoir Dogs, no.
I also think not. Yeah, then Kill Bill 1 or 2?
Well, the one I'm in.
I wonder why. Yeah. Oh, Die Another Day or Free Willy?
It was great fun making a Bond picture. You know, being in a Bond picture was an honor. It was great. But Free Willy is a family movie, you know, and it's been one of the only times that I was ever able to do like a family type of movie. So I like them. I like them both very much, you know. You're giving me hard comparisons.
Oh, but by the way, what is the name that they call you on the streets most? I mean, from the film roles.
Mostly I get Mr. Blonde. Yeah, a lot of Bud, mostly Mr. Blonde. I get an occasional, hey, there's the gent. But after Christmas, I think it's going to be Joe Gage.
Yeah.
It's going to be There Goes Joe Gage. Yeah. I think it's the top of the line for a Tarantino picture, honestly. And he wrote the part for me, and so it was very flattering. And he's such a wonderful director, and He's at the top of his game. You know, it's a real pleasure. I think that'll probably beat out everybody.
Well, I would love to talk to him because I talked to several other actors that played in his movies, and they were saying as well. On one hand, he was talking about how to cut this movie, and while he made pizza. Yeah, well, Species 1 or Species 2?
Species 1.
I thought the answer was Natasha Henstridge.
That's a different question.
How was it to play with her? To act with her.
In the first one, it was great. And in the second one, it was horrible. It was a nightmare.
Okay.
I wished I had never done it.
Okay. Was it because of the movie, or because of her, or was it difficult situations?
I'd say it was a combination of all three of those things.
Okay, when we were talking about Tarantino, of course, there's something coming up with you as well. What can you say about the newest project? I mean, it's not been released yet.
There's Joe Gage, and it's an American Western. It's a great cowboy movie. Here's the one sheet. Here's the Joe Gage poster. You know, it's a great. That's me. It was a great. It's in the tradition of a lot of old westerns, like a lot of the old John Wayne westerns, and you know, him and I share the same affection for a lot of old cowboy movies, and he did a lot of stuff that was kind of like an homage to those westerns.
I mean, he definitely loves the way that you play. So you're kind of like what Uma Thurman was for a woman. That this is you for Tarantino, but to have a male actor.
He's said some nice things about me over time, and the best way for me to return the favor is to give him a good performance, you know. And I've always given Quentin my very best. And you know, you can't be good in a movie. There's so many other things in a movie that depend upon whether it's good or not. You know, there's director of photography, and the set director, and the wardrobe department, and the lighting, and you know, it's not just the actors. I mean, if you can be Marlon Brando, but if you're not supported by a great crew and departments that know what they're doing, you can't save the movie, and it's going to be a piece of shit, you know? So, at least with him, there's no anxiety, because you know going in that it's going to be good. And it's hard to work on other stuff after you've been with him, because he's so good, you know?
Yeah. Well, what is it? Talking about you getting the reward for all the work. What was the feeling when you first saw yourself like this on a wall to say, "Wow, that's me"? On the.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that. I mean, I don't want to get used to it. You know, I don't want to be one of those actors who is constantly thinking about themselves. You know, and oh, hey, who the fuck are you? You know, I'm not like that. You know, I feel lucky and I feel blessed, and it's you know, it's not over. So I'm all about longevity, man. You know, I just
so that's what brings you here to say to some fans. It's some kind of saying thank you, right?
Yeah, it is that. You know, it's a good chance to say thank you to people. And when people remember you and they're nice to you, it's great, you know? It's a nice feeling of accomplishment.
What is do you have other projects upcoming? I mean, except the brand new Tarantino?
I'm doing a series for Sony Studios. It's called Powers. I'm actually playing a superhero. I can fly. And I can like start stuff on fire with my eyes, and throw cars at people, and I can cause an earthquake, and but I'm not a villain, and it's nice to be in a superhero movie. You know, maybe I'll be flying around with Iron Man in a couple years, you know.
I really look forward to this.
I think it's going to be good, man. I'm having fun with it. Yeah.
Well, that's really something to look forward to, and I had a little dose of Michael's Madsen, and thank you very, very much that you took my time. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Lisa Wilcox, and you're like...
Yo, this is Fred, the Hammer Williamson.
Hi there, I'm Tito.
This is Danny Trejo.
Hi, I'm Tom Savini
From Tito and Tarantula.
Machete.
And you're watching...
And you're watching...
And don't forget to watch...
And you're watching...
Trashothek.
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 Stay tuned, stay with it.
Trash back.
The Hammer says, watch it.
I don't watch it.